In the previous episode, we began building my most detailed theme park in Planet Coaster 2 to date. And today we'll be making a start on the first themed area in the park. So welcome back to Worlds of Wonder. Hello and welcome to Worlds of Wonder episode 2 here in Planet Coaster 2. Welcome back to the series. If you're new here and if you don't know what this is or what I'm talking about, I'm making my most detailed theme park in Planet Coaster 2 to date. So yeah, it's a very exciting series. This is episode 2. If you didn't see the first episode, we began making the entrance gate to the park, some ticket turnstiles, all the sort of basic stuff we need for a park. And yeah, here we are, episode 2, and we are beginning to make the first themed area for the park, and I'm so excited. It's going to be big, it's going to be exciting, it's a fun theme, and if you don't know what the theme is, well let me tell you. First of all, if you don't know by the thumbnail and by the hints in the last episode, we are making a 21 Pilots themed area. Now, if you don't know who 21 Pilots are, don't worry, you can still watch this video. I'm still going to be talking about theme parks and stuff, but I'm going to fill you in with the 21 Pilots lore, because there is a lot of lore to catch up on. And if you are new here and you're a 21 Pilots fan and you're watching this from a recommendation on YouTube or anything like that, welcome in. Welcome to the series. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. And yeah, I can't wait to make this. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But before we get into the 21 Pilots fun theme stuff, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the park first of all, because I know some of you are like, hang on, you built the entrance and now you're moving straight onto the first themed area. Slow down, please. What's going on? But basically, what I've found is that when I'm recording the time lapses for you guys, I find it very hard to like just focus, because I spend a lot of time on this game on like unnecessary details that don't need doing. I mean, for example, I made a little sort of river thing at the entrance that you haven't seen yet, but I spent like a whole day on it. And if I recorded a time lapse, the file would have been way too big. So sort of little things like that I don't like to record, I do them in my own time. But for you guys watching at home, what I'm going to do is that any buildings that sort of don't need a whole video, so for example, there's a restaurant that I want to build for the park, but I haven't built it yet, and I'm going to save it for a live stream on the channel right here so that you can still come and join, chat in the live chat, I guess, and we can build the building together. It just means it doesn't have a whole episode based around it, so we can kind of progress the park with a good speed. So yeah, that is what's happening at the moment. If you're really invested in the series and you want to watch me build like a toilet block or something, check out the live streams right here on YouTube. There you go, make sure you subscribe. Shameless promotion, there you go. But anyway, enough of that. Moving on to the theme today. The theme I've been wanting to make since Planet Coaster 1, and I've kind of been putting it off for the right time, and I thought this theme park is perfect for it. And this is kind of one of the reasons I started Worlds of Wonder, because I wanted to make this theme in this theme park, give it a proper home for it, I guess. And also coming back from Epic Universe in America, I just kind of feel like it deserves its own themed land. Epic Universe gave me so much inspiration, so I thought now's the right time. I'm going to make a 21 Pilots themed area, and yeah, here we go, we're doing it. So if you don't know what I'm building at the moment, basically there is a song called Mulberry Street, and it's a song. I don't know what else to tell you, but where do I even start? There's a lot of lore basically with the band. So one of the things I love about 21 Pilots is that they have made like a cinematic universe in their music and their music videos. It's not just like a normal like, oh, the videos linked together. It's cool. There's a whole like hidden website. There's lore. There's so much to do with the storyline that they've created. And I don't really know where to start. I guess I can start with Blurry Face. You've probably heard the song Stressed Out. And if you haven't, I think you have. So go listen to that song and you'll know who I'm talking about. But that era of 21 Pilots boosted the lore and kind of started everything to do with like Dima, if you know what I'm talking about, you know Dima, and that's where this is set. But for now, for people who don't know the band, I'm just going to do a very light version of the lore. So in the music videos, it's basically set in two places. You've got Trench, which is like it's very like green and grassland, that type of thing, which is the good place. Trench is the good place. And then you've got Dima, which is basically like a prison. It's evil, no one wants to be in Dima, everyone wants to try and escape Dima. And Dima is like operated and run by 9 evil bishops, evil people. We don't like the bishops, they are evil, and they are like the rulers of Dima. And visually in like the music videos, Dima is a big concrete city. It's very grey, it's very dark and boring, and the bishops try and keep you there. They don't want you to leave, they want you to be sad forever. So they keep you there, and that's where that's what I'm making at the moment. So Mulberry Street is in Dima. That's all you need to know if you don't know the lore. And the reason Mulberry Street is so like sort of happy and bright and colourful is because it's propaganda. The bishops are showing you this to try and keep you there, being like, hey, it's not so bad after all. But in reality, it's a lie. So this whole sort of like city that I'm making at the moment is fake. See what I did there? It's a scam. That's what they did. So that's why Mulberry Street is very bright and colourful, because it's a lie. That's what they want to show you. That's what they want you to see. So Mulberry Street is in Dima. That's all you need to know if you don't know the lore with 21 Pilots. But yeah, that's where we are, and that's what I'm making. Now I'm not like making this up, and now this is my first recreation, I guess, in Planet Coaster ever. I think I've never made a recreation before. 21 Pilots in lockdown did a live stream where it was basically like a concert, but as it was COVID and lockdown, they did it online. So I think you paid like 20 quid for a ticket to watch the live stream, and they performed all their songs in a very cool way, and it was very visually appealing. It was really cool. There was like really cool sets. There was different rooms that they walked into. They hide out a massive arena pretty much, and they've built sets to walk around for this one night only show. And one of the sets in that show was Mulberry Street, and that's what I'm making now. So from various photos online, I'm recreating this little set piece, because I think it's like some of the best representation of 21 Pilots, like visually, if you know what I mean. And that live stream was brilliant as well. And after the live stream finished, they put it on Spotify as well, so you can listen to the whole album on Spotify. And this is the album cover that I'm recreating today. That's what I'm doing today. I'm recreating the album cover from that live stream in Planet Coaster 2. So you can properly walk around it in the park, and you can take photos on the set of the 21 Pilots live stream. And I genuinely love how it turned out. And as it's my first recreation in Planet Coaster, I feel like it went really well. I think the scale is pretty decent. I mean, we've got the statue pieces in Planet Coaster 2, so you can kind of get the scale right. And yeah, I think it has turned out very good, and it's my first recreation, like I said, so obviously there's going to be things that can't be accurate. But hey, it's Planet Coaster 2. You can't work miracles sometimes. You got to work with what you're given with. What? You have to work with what you're given. Yeah? Am I speaking English? I don't know. Now, probably the most difficult thing going forward after I finish this recreation, which you'll see in the video. I finish the whole recreation in this video, so make sure you watch till the end to see the final results. There you go. Yeah, because the set piece is obviously, it was in real life. So it's not the biggest. They've not built a whole city for a live show. They've done only a little segment of it. I've actually seen the wall in real life. I have a photo. I'll put it on screen. But I've leant against that wall in real life, which is another reason why I want to make it. But yeah, the hard thing is going to be making the whole like city around it, because if I want it to be a fully immersive theme park area, I'm going to kind of have to make my own stuff, and I've already made something off camera, which I can talk about. I've made a little cafe, and I've called it the 9 Towers Cafe, because at the center of Dima, the evil city, there is 9 towers that represent sadness, pretty much, at the middle of the city. So they'll be included in the area a bit later on. But yeah, I've called it the 9 Towers Cafe. It's got like a green theme, but again, it's a bit difficult not like copying it off a video or a photo that I've seen online, but that's kind of the whole fun of the area. And because I love 21 Pilots so much, I can hide my own little Easter eggs in there, like Ned's bread, if you know what Ned's bread is, it's in there, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm loving this area so far. I want to know what you think down below. Even if you're not a 21 Pilots fan, just pretend like it's a normal like themed area, like a city area. And that's why I love theme parks so much. You don't have to be a fan of the theme to be immersed into a land. I mean, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but when I went to Epic Universe, Harry Potter Land, I don't actually know what it's called. Paris? Is it just called Paris? I'm not sure. But the Harry Potter Land was absolutely mind-blowing, and it blew me away, and it was one of my favourite. Like, the whole vibe of that area is so good, and you can definitely see some inspiration that's rubbed off on me. That sounded weird. You can see that I was inspired by Harry Potter Land, is what I meant to say, in this build. And yeah, I loved it. And again, I don't like Harry Potter that much, but I love the land. And every time I think of Epic Universe, I think of going back there, and I want to go back so bad. So yeah, if you don't like 21 Pilots, or if you don't know of them, just sit back, relax. It's a normal city. And yeah, I'll do all the work for you, don't worry. Now, in terms of rides for the area, I think I want to have 2 rides in the area. A more family-friendly ride, and a sort of intense ride. And I don't know if that's going to be a dark ride or a coaster, which is going to be the intense one, but let me know in the comments what you think would work in this area, a dark ride or a coaster. I've already got the queue line planned out, so I know what that's going to look like, and I'm very excited to show you. Again, heavily inspired by the live stream show that they did. I think it's on YouTube. I think someone's uploaded it on YouTube, but you didn't hear that from me. I didn't use YouTube. I used photos to recreate this. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I don't know if I want a dark ride or a coaster. I think a dark ride would probably fit better in this area, but again, I don't know what the theme fully could be. And a coaster, I don't want it like sticking out in the area, making it look cheap, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Basically, the Harry Potter area in Epic Universe was really cool because you can't see the ride and it immerses you fully, but dark rides take a lot of time in Planet Coaster 2, especially when it's me doing it. I put way too much effort into it. If you haven't seen my first dark ride that I made in Planet Coaster 2, it's called, what's it called? Melody Manor. Oh my gosh, it's been too long. I forgot what the name was, but it's on the channel. Go check out Melody Manor if you want a little taste of what the dark rides are. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. I'm going to leave it up to you if you want a dark ride or a coaster in this area. Again, like I said, I know where it's going to go. I know sort of the rough layout of the queue line, and again, more 21 Pilots theming going in. It's going to be fully themed, and this area is going to take quite a while, but again, I want it to, because I've been wanting to do this for so long. And I feel like now that I finally know the game, I know how to play the game, I definitely have the tools for it. So yeah, very exciting stuff. And also I want to give a massive shout out, a colossal shout out to the custom video walls in Planet Coaster 2. Oh my gosh, they've helped me so much in this build. You can probably see by the signs above the shops, they're fully custom. I recreated the signs from the actual set, so they are like fully accurate. I tried to get them as accurate as possible, and I think it looks perfect. I think the colours are perfect. It's a very colourful area. The only problem I have is the windows. On the album cover, the windows are very bright and they're lit, and they look brilliant at nighttime. You'll see in the like ending cinematics, they look really cool at night, but in the day, they have like a dark filter to them, and I don't really know how to fix it, and I don't think you can. I mean, a way around it is I could have 2 different banners, one for the day and one for the night, but that's a lot of effort that I don't really feel like doing, and especially this area has taken so long already, but I'm very happy with it. So yeah, now I do actually have I've got a weird story with 21 Pilots. I'm gonna save it for the next episode. I hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna save it, because I'll give you a little hint as to what the story is about. I accidentally made, I don't know how to say it, I made an item accidentally in Roblox, and it got used officially by 21 Pilots. I'm going to leave it at that. You can do your research if you want, but yeah, I accidentally made something official for 21 Pilots, but I'm going to let you know the whole story in the next episode, because it's really weird. It's a weird story and it's really funny, but yeah, that's all I'm going to leave it to. But anyway, we're approaching the end of the episode, so again, let me know what you think down below. If you're a 21 Pilots fan and you know the lore and you know all the little details, let me know if you want me to include any Easter eggs. I've got to make a load more shops for the area, so let me know what like names, little hidden icons anywhere that I could turn into a shop on the game for you to go in, because the shops that I built in this episode you're not actually going to be able to walk into. This is just like the set for the area, so this little part you're not going to be able to interact with, but everything else in the area you can walk into, like a gift shop. There's going to be a cafe, like I said. But yeah, if you know 21 Pilots, leave a comment down below of what I can add to the area, and you'll probably see it in the next episode. So in the next episode, I think we're going to make a start on the dark ride / coaster entrance, which I'm very excited for, and the queue line. We can make the queue line. We don't need a ride yet, so we can make the queue line with all the lore, whatever I want it to be. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you know what's going on, if you have any idea what is happening in this area. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this area of me recreating the Scaled and Icy album cover live stream edition in Planet Coaster 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.